You know you can never have enough of a good thing. Actually, they're wrong. It sucks.
Ooh, Yaoi review.
Hi everybody, it's Corbin, and today I'm here to talk to you about Finder Caught in the Cage by Ayano Yamane. We shall read the back and we shall delve into it and get into the nitty-gritty. This deluxe edition includes a bonus material and a color poster. Impulsive freelance photographer Akihito Takaba isn't one to take down from a challenge. Undeterred by the ravage of his body took at the hands of Ryuichi Asami, Akihito strikes out in handsome crime boss's club, hoping to get the information he needs to take him down. Meanwhile, rival mafioso Fai Long returns to Hong Kong after his run-in with Asami, and reminisces about their time together 7 years earlier. What could the future possibly hold for two very deadly triangles? This is rated M for mature, so 18 plus. It's published by Sublime. Now, this opens up with a little fold-out poster. I can't show you the full, well, this side of the full poster, but I can show you that side of the full poster. The art style is still that very pretty sort of style. There's nothing wrong with it. It is still the same. Men look like men, women look like women when you see women. And it's just all around a very pleasant thing to look at. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's plenty of fun. And it's just a great vessel for the work within. Now, with this volume, I will tell you, I found the art style too pretty to carry the story. This one is actually a very gritty sort of story. One of the scenes that I showed you on the page is someone is getting their hand operated on with a basic hunting knife. So they're very pretty. So I felt that kind of detracted from the story itself. So I guess it could have used a little grit for me at that point. Something a little rougher, if that makes any sense. So yeah, plotline wise, you only get 30 pages of the title story. So of the photographer himself, the actual Finder story. It's 30 pages long in this one. The rest of it's side story. Now, the Fei Long side story they talk about in this one is the majority of the Yaoi, this volume. And it's not my favorite story. I found it really kind of slow. I found it that it rambled on. It was just too... I don't want to say too much. Too much isn't the right word. It was just too slow and too predictable for me, I guess. Maybe is the way to explain it. I don't know how. I just didn't care about it. It was just not one of those things that I went, oh, wow. It was one of those things that I went, okay. Fine. Then we got the continuation of one of the stories from the previous volume, which was the two teenage boys whose fathers are having sex, and are married when their fathers are having sex. And the two boys are also having sex. So they were rival, it's either basketball or track or a sport people. And they found out that their fathers were making love. And then they started to make love, like their fathers. It was interesting. It wasn't bad. This time it was just, it's very slow. It's very, this entire volume was very slow. It was very slow paced. It was beautiful to look at, but slow paced. I do have to say the art style, though, fit that story really well compared to the Fei Long one. So, let's see. What else can I tell you? It was just, this one dragged on a little bit. There wasn't enough to keep me hooked. Realistically, I kept wandering and putting it down and not wanting to finish it. And it's because there wasn't anything to grip me and pull me in. There was for the very first story, but that's because I was invested in those characters. The Fei Long one, they didn't do a good enough job to rehook me in, to humanize him. So by the time I was in the middle of reading it, I was like, okay, you have daddy issues, you're a mob boss, non-blood related person who's going to help run the crime family. Why do I care? I mean, that's just kind of the way it came across, because it was just so slow. And the boys, the teenage boys, I was really excited to see that they had a continuation, but we didn't get enough of a connection from the last story to this story. So by the time I was halfway through, that's when I realized that it was about the dads and the sons again. So yeah. If you guys have read this before, let me know down in the comment section below. Give me a like, a subscribe, and share this with a friend who likes yaoi, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. You like what you see? Then... subscribe!